Okay, so this is a post-match commentary. We had to do it for this one, but obviously we did win the die roll. So yeah, we designated Obosh, and I do believe that this was a another mill deck, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. So they that's kind of the tip-off, is not many decks play main deck surgical, but of course when you're trying to mill people out, you know, then the mill aspect of that card is very much not dead. And it seems like our opponent's mana screwed, because obviously they played the Ruin Crab. We had a Flame Slash waiting in the wings. Get to a swing for 2. Get to attack. And here I think we just play out the Seasoned Pyromancer, just because it just puts a lot of pressure on board. And yeah, and then I think we basically jam the Blood Moon, and then I think that's pretty much all she wrote, as they say. Game goes on for a little while longer, but at the end of the day, like, I do think they play another Mesmeric Orb, which does actually put us to the test, because that causes us to mill a lot of cards. But yeah, basically we just kept attacking. We didn't put Obosh to hand, and, you know, not much more to say. They got kind of mana screwed, and, you know, they stumbled, and we dropped a Seasoned Pyromancer and then a Blood Moon, and they couldn't quite recover. So that's how it goes sometimes. Let's see how match. I'm gonna see how game 2 went. Okay, game 2 for match 3. So first of all, yeah, obviously we designate Obosh, but let's see how we sideboarded, which we can look at kind of like these cards here. We took out Soulscar Mage because the -1, -1 counters don't really matter. The creatures aren't really big enough that it really matters in this matchup. So yeah, I believe we took out that for Pillage, and I think that was it. Just because Pillage is kind of nice, because it can. Their mana base can still be kind of wonky, even though they're 2 colors. So, like, combined with Blood Moon, sometimes you can fully cut them off colors. But the fact that it can also hit, Mesmeric Orb is also pretty good. So, you know, that was pretty much the only sideboard consideration there. So we chose Obosh, and here we get to see Zoetic Cavern in our hand. It definitely doesn't look like it's going to color screw us, so that's good. Although sometimes Zoetic Cavern could force us into playing out like a Valakut Awakening or something that we might not necessarily want to otherwise. But, you know, we'll see. Yeah, I mean, we just, we Flame Slash the first one, and we Lightning Bolt the second one. And we're on track to, yeah, see, until they dropped the Prismatic Vista, it kind of looked like we were, this game was gonna play out the same way as last time. Yeah, so, like, we could have dropped Blood Moon, but the thing is, with the Vista, we just did not want them to be, drawing too many, I mean, milling us too much, you know, that's how they, and of course they could get a basic anyway, so, now I do think it's, Blood Moon time, and we drop Valakut's Awakening, and the reasoning here is that we may want to put pressure on more so than, like, drawing more cards, which drawing more cards can be a liability too in this particular matchup. Although the main reason, yeah, is just putting on more pressure. However, yeah, here we just play out the cavern, so it doesn't exactly do that much. You know, unfortunately, they draw on the lock, but, you know, it is what it is. The Visions of Beyond, but they're not even close to having enough cards. So we do play Obosh, and we were a little bit, yeah. So they could play a Bloodchief's Thirst, but they actually just draw on the lock. So, you know, that is what it is. So, you know, we fire off some burn, we play the Seasoned Pyromancer, and then we play another Seasoned Pyromancer, and we put them on a 1, and I think it's basically all she wrote, as they say. I mean, this is a pretty quick match. Not much to say. So I guess I'm going to do a replay on one of them. You know, this one makes sense. Unfortunately, I'm doing this after the league, and I already know that I have to do post-match commentary on the next one too. But hopefully it goes a little bit longer and can be a little more interesting. All right, let's see.